Aaron is here. Aaron, great to have you.
Good morning to you, Rufai. Good morning to you, Doctor.
Morning.
Hope you had a good weekend.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good weekend.
Thank you for turning up.
Yeah,
well, it was a good weekend. They beat Man City. It was a very good weekend. Haaland couldn't score in the game. It was a very good weekend.
Okay, the second time
Who's the king of the Premiership now?
Okay, the second time he has been denied this season.
It was a good weekend, yeah.
Okay, Liverpool had the day to remember once again. As they always say, form is temporal, but class is permanent.
Yeah.
On the day, Mohamed Salah, the diminutive Egyptian, showing his class in front of the home fan and in front of the cup and actually sending them into high heavens, literally almost tearing off the roof after he scored that particular goal that was the decider on the day. It was a top seat of the game, but ultimately Liverpool came out with 3 points and they will have every reason to celebrate. Now, away from that, there were other good results. Arsenal had a scary moment, but Bukayo Saka ultimately got the winner. They held on in a nervy game against Leeds United at Ellen Road. And for Chelsea, that man, Mason Mount, and his brace ensure that Chelsea continue a very fine start to the season under their new manager. So you look at that at the moment, Graham Potter seems to be doing no wrongs. And he's looking like a good move right now. Right now. We don't know about tomorrow. Now, in the La Liga, the Spanish Primera Division, it was almost like boys against men. That man, once again, turning up, talking about Karim Benzema. They were packed to the rafters, of course, at the Bernabeu for this particular Clasico. Antonio Cruz calling this man one of the top 3 best players in the world right now. Real Madrid leapfrogging Barcelona with 3 points on the table. And they were in cruise control from start to although Barcelona had the possession, Real Madrid were the clinical of the two, and you can actually see the goal scorers chart. One man is on top with 9 goals, talking about Robert Lewandowski, but he failed to find the back of the net on the day. Now, away from that, let's talk about Neymar dos Santos Jr. Neymar is in Brazil. He's in Spain as we speak, because remember, he has a case to answer. DIS, an investment company, has taken him to court, and they're demanding that they give him a 5-year jail sentence for conspiring alongside Juan Laporta and several other people, his family, to almost defraud them of revenues that should have come to the company, the DIS company. But at the moment, we'll be hearing the case today. He has to appear for today. We're not sure if he will be made to stay for the whole 2 weeks that this particular trial is going to run. But he's in Spain as we speak. One man seems to be back. His name is Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber. He needed only a minute plus to dispatch Robert Helenius on the day. He was devastating as usual, and this man is fierce. Is fierce. That right hand remains a hammer. And Robert Helenius, you could literally see him on the ground looking like a man that had seen a ghost, literally. That's how devastated he was. Quickly, let's talk about the fact that the women under 17 team will be in action today. They won their last game against New Zealand convincingly, and they'll be hoping to put aside the loss against Germany to be able to pull themselves through into the next round. So they go to Chile today, amongst several of the fixtures in the women under 17 World Cup going on in India. And for women boxing, let's just talk about this. Clarissa Shield showing that she's the undisputed champion. It was keenly contested, and ultimately she came out thanks to the judges and the scores in that particular win over the weekend.
All right. Congratulations to Liverpool. The Liverbirds have finally lived up to the expectation. They're big, strong now. And they pecked so hard on the noisy neighbors from City. And probably that goal, goodness me, by the Egyptian prince really ripped them apart, Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
Really excited about that. I mean, it just shows in the end, Man City is human, Haaland is human, so you can go a game without scoring.
Yeah, this is second
game without, so people don't need to sign those petition that he's superhuman any longer. But I like the way the Premiership has shaped up this week. But I keep saying, Arsenal has a good chance to win the league this season. And
Still early days.
I think I'm the only one seeing it. I started saying it from the start of the season. A lot of people said, no, let's see how they'll do before the end of the month. They've still kept that spot. Maybe
4 points clear.
After December, after the Christmas window, maybe we'll review this. Maybe I might be right, I might be wrong. But
Okay.
I have a hunch about Arsenal, and I think they are doing quite well. Man United still struggling to live up to the billing.
Yeah.
It's not quite
A goalless draw against
us.
Newcastle.
Kudos to Chelsea and Graham Potter. Graham Potter has got it, yes, but maybe I just want to be cautiously optimistic about Graham Potter for now. But also kudos to Mason Mount, a boy that came out of Derby at a point from Frank Lampard. One of the few things Frank Lampard did do, and he's topped 131 goals in 173 games at this same point, and he's still young, so he's got a long way to go. Sad one for Rhys James.
And quickly, let me put it, later on tonight, the Ballon d'Or award will be given out in France, and Paris will be agog. A lot is expected. This is the Ballon d'Or that will not feature Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. We're looking at maybe one man, talking about Karim, the dream, actually getting that one.
The Algerian warrior.
Liverpool. Congratulations.
Okay.
Congratulations to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Last week I raised the point. I said it looked like the team was beginning to lose confidence. But, Salah has proven that he's still a match winner.
Yes, he is.
And
yes,
that
he
Liverpool remains Man City's biggest rivals, in the game. Now, of course, this was their first loss, right?
Their first loss of the season.
unbeaten run,
came to an end.
to the start of the league, has been broken by Liverpool.
Yeah.
But of course, it was a very chaotic match.
Yes, it was.
The coach has been going about saying, that's Pep Guardiola, that fans were throwing coins at
they
him.
pelted coins at him.
There was that wahala over, the penalty, the goal that was
disallowed.
And
Which I think is a goal.
Very
if you'd ask me,
yeah,
should stand.
Guardiola thought so too.
Okay.
Klopp had to be sent away.
Yes.
And then for the first time, Haaland was not on the score sheet. So he's not a robot after all. He's human after all. So those calling him...
Liverpool's defense had a good day.
Yeah,
had a very good day, I must say.
Yes.
Gomez and Van Dijk actually had a good day. So
the Arsenal match, you refer to it on Elland Road, right?
Yeah.
Well, what stood out for me is not just the fact that Arsenal continues to dominate. They took all the 3 points as their fans expected.
But they were lucky.
But there was blackout.
There was lucky on the day.
They took light.
Yes, they did.
In a very in a fashion that reminded me of Nigeria. In fact, the match had to be delayed for 40 minutes because there was power cuts.
Okay.
So many Nigerians will be reminded that it's not only in Nigeria that they have power cuts. They have power cuts.
Of course, the press had not reported that. The press had not reported that. He actually, for those that wanted to watch quite a lot of matches, he actually interrupted the flow of the matches because it actually spilled into the Man City game, spilled into the Real Madrid game. But ultimately, Arsenal...
but given our own background here, we will not miss the point that there was power outage. And then as for Deontay Wilder, yes, okay. He lost his WBC title, right? So he says he's back and that he's ready for more, right? So who is he meeting next? Will he meet...
he's calling for Anthony Joshua.
Or Alexander Usyk?
I don't know.
Or who?
I don't know.
But he seems to have been able to find his rhythm back. This was his first major match after he lost to Tyson Fury back-to-back.
And Dr. Now, the beautiful thing about this is he went to Richard afterwards in his hotel room and gave him a hug and tried to find out if he was okay. Because we know his blows could be very devastating.
And Lenius used to be his sparring partner.
Yeah, a lot of people were trying to just highlight the human side to Deontay Wilder because they see him as brash, they see him as a man that's just is a little bit carefree about what his opponent does and who they are. But
no, Deontay Wilder is a sweetheart. If you see the documentary with his daughter, you'll know he's a sweetheart. Honestly, he's not.
But the question is, he's been calling out Anthony Joshua.
We need to go. Time will tell.
He's calling out Anthony Joshua.